Hello, hello, everybody. I'm gonna hopefully we can get a few people to come in to be able to hear about two wonderful men that's gonna be on screen pretty soon to kind of talk about this wonderful book and experiencing of understanding the darkness. I have to say these two individuals have been amazing men on a great path to just sharing as much of their knowledge to the community and mention I am Elaine Smith, actually one of these individuals, both of them I know on a great detail. So I'm going to bring both of them up to kind of talk more about themselves. And the first person up is Mr. Kelly Cole. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it. I'm also going to bring up Mr. Gary L. Smith, as I know him, Uncle Gary. You guys going to know him as Uncle G. There he is.
Uncle G.
So,
Hello,
no,
hello.
we ain't trying to make it into a gang sign. No, not at all. We just gonna call it Uncle G. Call it
Uncle
that.
G.
So, what we're gonna do is, I want to really hand it off to you, Mr. Cole. Is it okay if I call you Cole, Kelly? What would you
Hey,
like, brother from
well,
another mother? What would you like for
brother,
me to call you?
you can call me Brother Kelly. No, I'm just joking. Any whatever. I'm not that formal. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you. So, Kelly, what I would love for people to know is more about you, your publishing company, the vision that you have with your company, all that wonderful stuff, so that they can understand why we both came to you in this publishing business.
For sure. Once again, like I said, thank you guys for having me. And the only reason, funny story, the only reason I added Mr. to my name is because when people would send me emails or text me, they would say Miss Cole. So I would ask, so that's why I added the Mr. to my name. I go by Mr. Kelly Cole so people know I am a man, Damon, and not a woman. No, I'm just like so
Got it.
So that's why I added the Mister so people know. But believe it or not, people on my email list sometimes they'll still reply and say Miss Cole, and I'm be like, listen, my email address is at Mr. Kelly Cole. So, but anyway, so yes, I go by Mr. Kelly Cole, the publisher. I have been in the publishing business for over 15 years, and I always tell people I've published everything from a 16-year-old girl who was born blind to retired NFL players, NBA players, doctors, apostles, bishops, and everybody in between. I get to meet wonderful people like, Miss Elaine and Uncle G, and I get to help people dreams come true. And I knew I fell in love with publishing when I handed my first client their book, and the tears began to stroll down their face, and I knew this is what God put me on earth to do. So I actually love, like I said, I love helping people dream come true of birthing their books, because whether we know it or not, everybody has a story, everybody has a testimony, everybody has something in them that they can share with somebody else, to help them get over whatever it is that they're going through. And a lot of times, being older, I'm not that much older, but at this age, I've realized that some of the things that I've been through in my life were really not for me. They were for people coming after me, and people who, I would be able to share my testimony with to help them along in whatever it is that they're going through. So my vision for, the publishing company is to continue to help more and more people dreams get out in publishing their books. I wanted to create, when I started it, a one-stop shop, a place where someone can go, where they can get everything done in one place. Because the problem I ran into when I published my first book was there wasn't a place where I can get everything done in one place. I had to get this piece from over here, this piece from over here. But I wanted a place to create for, writers and poets, to come where we can do everything for you. Even if you don't like writing, we can interview you and write your book for you in your voice. So yeah, so that's kind of my vision. I want to continue to help people and to help people grow. But yep, name of my company is Publishing Advantage Group, and you can check that out. That's publishingadvantagegroup.com. And literally, like I said, if you wrote the book, you can give us the manuscript and we do everything else. If you don't like writing but you prefer to talk, we can actually interview you and write the book for you. So that's what I do and who I am. Did any questions pop up?
No, no questions popped up just yet, but I'm gonna tell you, I have a question while we wait for Uncle G to come back.
Okay.
So you kind of said that, is that kind of like ghost writing where people
Yeah.
can just enter? So is it just for like autobiography, or is it for like other things? Like, I got this great fiction book in my head, but I
Yeah.
don't know how to put it down. I can come and be like, get this information from you.
For sure. Yeah. We can write any type of book for you. So develop characters, like you said, if you want to create a fiction novel or anything like that. We are a complete one stop shop. Yep. We can do any type of book you need.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna tell you, I'm already hooked on you. You know what I'm saying? You stuck
Mhm.
with me. So whatever I
Yeah.
got coming, I'm coming straight to you because
For
I
sure.
have
You
I had
family.
a wonderful experience with you this whole entire time. And then you helping my uncle out too has been great. It's been a wonderful experience with you. And I do really do appreciate you.
Most definitely. When I saw his cover, when I saw the graphic team send his cover, I was like, man, that cover is fire. Like, I love his cover, and yours as well. Like I say, I love what I do. I love when things come out great, and I love when my clients have great experiences. But yeah, so any type of book you have the mind to do, we can do it for you.
Okay. So it looks like Uncle G may have a little bit of technical difficulties, but since this is his book live, I want to go ahead and kind of show this video because
Okay.
he's really creative. If you haven't noticed, he's all used to,
Yeah.
he is and was a screenwriter. He did a play actually about veterans and PTSD. Actually, it was about PTSD, but you walked away with your own perspective of what was the understanding of the play. So I'm not surprised that he does that with his poems as well. So I want to show part two of A Wise Old Man. And while we do that, hopefully we can get him back online. If not, then I'm going to have to talk about his book by myself.
Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go.
It's been some time now since that old man went away, but I still sit here and think about him each and every day. I think about the things he taught me, and I wonder what more could I learn, like living life free without all these unnecessary concerns. You see, it is devolved upon us not only to establish our own life, but to also provide a path for others. This can be a sought after task, as a lifetime could pass, especially when your life you're trying to discover. There's an enormous amount of time hidden behind us for us to admire, but ahead lies an eternity of life for us to enjoy as we desire. But be careful, because time is filled with squabbles and things that come with a price. As between today and yesterday, it's only a small amount of time that we call life. It might not be meant for you to conquer the world or to part the Red Sea. Sometimes the smallest example we provide is enough to put the world at peace. We are often apprehended of the past we have provided, or who should we pass the baton, as Solomon did for David, to usher in an era of peace and prosperity as time went on. So when the time is near and life has seemed to on, rest assured there's someone to continue in your honor. There's a life had just begun.
Wow. Wow. Powerful. You're muted, Elaine.
See, it didn't want me to talk. It wanted Gary to talk first. But
Powerful.
it was very powerful.
Maybe it may be time to make a movie.
Don't put no ideas in this man's head. But
Let's make
no,
a movie.
absolutely.
Let's make a movie. We lost him again.
That's all right. But you know what? I can see it. I can see it. Because one of the things that I do love about his whole entire book is that you walk away with your own perspective
Yes.
of what he's talking about. Like he doesn't tell you, hey, I'm talking about depression, I'm talking about anxiety. He talks about the experience in itself and
Yeah.
how difficult that experience is. And you walk away with, oh, yeah, he's talking about that's me. He's talking about me right now. He's talking about how I've been dealing with, losing this person or how I've been dealing with losing the job or making these transition. That's how I feel. And I think that's what gets draw people in when they're reading these poems. They're being drawn in by the experience. And then there's a lead, like he's leading them to, but you don't have to be by yourself,
Yeah.
but you don't have to do this alone. And from like as a therapist, I feel like you talk about your concerns and your passion through your experience. And the
Yeah.
best way to do it is through this kind of art, through writing and letting it out. And then you get to see it from a different perspective. And I think we, like last week, we did a video, and even Uncle Gary said, like, every time he looks at his own stuff, it gives a different meaning every time.
Yeah.
So that is what I truly do love about his work. And I can't wait for number 2, 3, 5, and the movie to come out.
Good.
Yeah, did you hear us, Uncle Gary, saying that it's time for a movie?
Yeah, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Time to do the movie, man.
That was great work. Great work as usual.
For sure. Who filmed that for you? Oh, you filmed it and everything?
Yes, me and my 11-year-old granddaughter.
That's awesome, man. It looked great.
And speaking of her, part one I did alone. I came up with the idea, and part two, he came up. Hey, Paul, we need to do a part two, and this is what needed to be done. And I just did it. It was
Wow.
awesome.
That's so good.
I guess it's on me, right?
It's on you. It's on you, Doc.
Yeah. Writing this book and achieving the things I've achieved thus far. I mean, number one and the top release, number 5, I'm sorry. And I'm in the, I think 2% of over 80,000 books just under the poetry level.
That's awesome.
And yeah, for me, that's a big accomplishment, especially for a country boy. But one of the most, and I'm not trying to take away from, the company, writing a book, but one of the most rewarding things is the emails, the texts, the inbox I get, and how much it touched them or how do they feel, and people start opening up and start talking about this stuff, and I'm gonna have to send them to Elaine because that's not my job. But one of the, I'm gonna share this with you. One of the most heartfelt comment I got was this young lady said, the words in this book touched my soul. And I had to sit back and think about it. Touch my soul. What did that really mean?
Yeah.
In order to educate or inform, those words got to touch the mind. In order to uplift, it got to touch his heart. But for it to touch your soul, you got to have the connection between the mind and the heart in agreement to get to that deep heart of your soul. And that's meaningful for me. I mean, it's meaningful. As far as the book, I don't have any exciting story to tell you. Like I spent 80 days on the desert and writing books on rocks. No, I don't have that. it was as simple as this. God gave me the words. God gave me the ability, and God blessed me with the opportunity to deliver those words through those ability to you. And that's rewarding in itself too. Granted, say I wrote a book, it means a lot.
Yeah.
But when I touch people, it uh, it'll bring me in tears. Yeah. But I'm saying that to say this. This is a great opportunity why people suggest do you. And just live your life in your favor. A lot of people want to do things like, hey, I want to sing like Luther Vandross. I want to dance like Chris Brown and whatever. And they use their success to measure their own success. No, sing your own song and dance your own dance. Talent is unique to an individual. Now, if you're trying to be like somebody else and do like somebody else, I mean, I could have wrote this book and read some poems. Okay, I can write one like that, but that's not me. I'm gonna do me. So when you're not being yourself or doing yourself, you're robbing yourself of your own uniqueness, and you're robbing the world of your uniqueness, and you're probably missing yourself out on greatness. And to bring this back around full circle, that's what understanding the darkness to see the light is all about. Understand what's around you, and so you don't have to deal in that box. You can be in your own box for your own success. Your own success could be just minimal, but that's you. That's the book in a nutshell. I mean, like, enjoy it. Now, I like to hear the comments. If you enjoyed it, like it, dislike it, it's only for me to grow. But I love writing it.
So first of all, I'm gonna say you ain't had to talk about me like that to everybody. That was our private conversation. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna put me. I'm just joking. But should we?
I'm just glad I don't have to pay you.
That hurt. So no. So here's what I want. I guess other people I want to know: is there a part 2 for understanding the darkness? Will there be more, or what else can we expect from Uncle G in the future?
The short answer is yes. Maybe a week or two after this, me and Mr. Cole be talking, and it's written. I just need to clean it up and put some more me into it. So and it'll be out pretty soon.
Okay.
Look,
so we get you.
I got to back up. In the part about being me, I wrote the book how I want it, when I want it, and I put in what I wanted. And I was kind of apprehensive. Okay, when he went up to Mr. Cole, I was like, okay, he's gonna want me to change something. No, the whole team pretty much wanted me to be me.
Yep.
I mean, being in that environment, woo, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. We always tell our authors, we want you to be authentically you. Like, we don't want to change your voice, and that's what's most important. And like you said, using your voice is what calls you to reach people's souls and get those testimonials. And it's not done. I want you to know, like, man, it's not done. It's going to be years from now. You're going to get messages from people who tell you how your work has blessed them or touched their soul. So congratulations, man. It was a pleasure working with you, and look forward to part 2.
Thank you. All right.
All right. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. First of all, I just love when two Black men are working together as powerful as you two are. It's amazing. It's wonderful. And I do encourage more of it. And with that being said, what about this drawing? Because, I put my picture up too. You know what I'm saying? And did I get put in the drawing for the giveaway?
No,
No.
I didn't see your picture. No, I didn't.
See my picture?
No.
Okay. That's why
you know
I
what? I've been getting comments from a lot of people. Their book haven't been made to them yet, so that's why the contest is not rolling like we wanted. So
Oh, it
Yeah.
looks like he froze. Okay, so basically, what I heard is that the contest is not rolling like we wanted. And so we're waiting for more people to send photos of themselves in the book to be
Yeah.
entered into the contest and win $100 gift card and a signed copy of my book
Okay.
um, as well. So if you want to know more, continue to check out his page, Gary L. Smith, the writer. But I guess I am going to have to sign off on him. But we've gotten some good comments. Someone told him yesterday what I told him about how powerful his book is, and
Mhm.
it's my cousin. Yes, Uncle G. So absolutely, we're always going to be behind him, supporting him in everything that he does. And so I'm looking forward to book number 2, 3, and 4. I may get a whole lot of phone calls like, "What do you think about this?" But that's okay. I want to
Yeah.
keep supporting him. So, again, I want to thank you, Mr. Cole, for being here for his first book release video. We're going to try to plan one for Arizona. So, stay tuned for an in person one so that you can get a signed copy from him. Anything you would like to let people know, Mr. Cole, as we see, I said, Mr. I ain't gonna do you like the
That's
rest of
good.
these people do you.
Appreciate it.
So, is there is there anything else you would like to sign out with?
For sure. Yeah, I have a free gift for everybody who's watching and want to write a book. I've created a free case study video, and you can check it out. It'll show you how to write your book in 90 days or less, publish it, and market it to the bestsellers list. And all you have to do is go to bestsellercircle.com, and you can go check that out for absolutely free. Bestsellercircle.com. But once again, thank you
Love
guys
it.
for having me. I'll come back anytime.
Love it. And I'll make sure that we post that on both our pages so people know, because it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience working with you.
Like,
So have a good night, everybody. And I guess whenever Uncle Gary get back, he'll post up some wonderful comments and we'll post this movie as well. Have a good night.
thank you.